What's up, guys? This is Daniel. In this video, we are going to be talking about AMC stock. What is the potential of this company? Can this stock recover all the way back to the pre-pandemic levels around $20? And we're going to go over exactly what is the unusual activity that's going on with the options. And of course, we're going to go over the technical analysis and what has changed in this company this past few weeks. So I'm going to cover all this important information in this video coming up. Now, before we get into the video, I appreciate if you hit the like button. If you have any questions or if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. So we have this stock that has been running for the past few days. Even when the overall stock market was selling off to the downside, we have AMC was actually the best performing stock for the last 2 days. So as you can see, it's up 2.7% today. It seems like it found support at around $5. We had a huge craze with GameStop, AMC, all the short squeeze that was happening for the past few weeks. So the stock eventually went from sitting around $2 all the way to $20, and a lot of people got excited. They got in at $20, expecting the stock to go to $100 in spite of what was going on to GME. So there's a lot of people that got caught in the massive dip that happened over here, and it started to crash. So unfortunately, they're still holding. There's still people that, unfortunately for them, there's a lot of group of people, retail investors that are still holding. So now they believe that AMC stock could potentially, recover to at least $20. So that's why there was a very solid, great support at $5. So none of them were selling. There is a lot of group of people that are, bullish on AMC. They're holding strong. And they expect, the stock to go higher to pre-pandemic levels eventually. So later on, we're going to do a technical analysis, of course. But what is happening with AMC stock and what is the unusual options activity that's been going on? So the past few days, of course, we talked about that I just mentioned a few days ago. As I mentioned, there's been a lot of selling that's been going on with the overall stock market, but AMC was one of those stocks that outperformed the overall stock market. And in spite of that, we see some unusual options activity that help this stock to go up. And we also have massive news that came out of New York that definitely help this stock to go to the upside. So New York is planning to reopen AMC theaters. So that's fantastic. If you have not yet known, if you don't live in the US, New York is one of the states that got hit pretty bad with the coronavirus, and unfortunately, a lot of people died over there. And it was a great step to hear that they are going to eventually allow people to go into movie theaters.
AMC is thrilled to welcome you back to the movies with our new AMC Safe and Clean initiative. For the most contactless experience, get tickets on our app or website. At the theater, masks are required. Please wear your mask and maintain social distance before, during, and after your movie. Our menu is temporarily simplified for quicker service, and the classics are ready to order. We thoroughly enhanced our cleaning procedures and upgraded to HEPA filter vacuums and MERV 13 air filters. New electrostatic disinfectant sprayers are used in auditoriums before each showtime. All auditorium capacities are reduced to allow for social distancing. Masks are still required in the auditorium unless you're enjoying food or drinks. If you're uncomfortable in your seat, feel free to move to a socially distanced seat after the movie starts and enjoy the show. Thank you for helping us keep AMC theaters safe and clean. We look forward to seeing you soon at AMC.
And to gather, that means, we're definitely recovering. A lot of people over there are recovering. And we also have the vaccines that's going to be rolling out across the U.S. There's approximately around millions of people that are being vaccinated every single day. So hopefully by the summer, we have the majority of the U.S. vaccinated, and that definitely can speed up for people to go back to movie theaters, to go to travel, to use hotels, and etc. And this stock can definitely, bounce back at that time. So these are the two top catalysts that came out the past few days that helped AMC stock. We have a bullish sweep. A lot of people got excited about it because, people still expecting a short squeeze to happen. Could potentially happen. You never know, because there's still a lot of short sellers that are holding. They're betting against this company. As you can see right here, we have more than 20% of short interest still in this company. A lot of insider transactions going on, a lot of institution activity going on. So there's a lot of eyeballs on AMC stock, not only with retail investors, but overall with institution investors at the same time too. So now what can we expect for AMC stock moving forward? So is it a good time to buy AMC stock for the long term? If you're bag holding, is there hope? And I believe there's definitely hope if you're somebody that's going to hold it for a very long term. When you look at the technicals and when you go all the way back to pre-pandemic levels, the stock was trading above $20, and a lot of people got caught up in AMC stock at $20. So at least if you're bag holding the stock, in spite of what happened with GameStop, you can still, recover or go out with a break-even price within the next few months, or maybe at the end of 2021. So there's still hope for it, because when you see the pre-pandemic levels right around over here, the pandemic it hit all the way to $2. And before the pandemic, 2019, 2020, we're sitting at around $15, $12, and we have to go all the way back to over here to see exactly what the stock was at $17, and you have to go all the way back over here for the stock it was trading at $20, so around 2018. So can it go back over there within the next few years, within the next few months? Technically, yes, it might, but it all depends upon if you're just going to hold it and forget it. This is going to be like a long-term investment for you if you're just going to hold it for a while. And there's still theaters open across the US. Of course, they're not going to be, even if they're generating revenues, they're not going to, do any kind of thing to help them to increase their balance sheet. It's just not going to be it. The only people that are allowed in some states to go in the theaters is just a minimum of 10 people. And so at some times you can also rent out the entire theater, so that is some of the revenues that the company has been getting for the past few months. So it's not really not that bad. It's not looking good. It's not looking bad. But if you're somebody that's going to hold it for a very long time, I think it can definitely go up. And even if you want to trade it for the short term, right? If you want to go in and out, let's say you want to risk the $5 area and you want to trade, you want to scalp it, if it can bounce back, above to $10 or $12, that can be a good opportunity, because it looks like it's definitely found support at $5. A lot of people are not selling out of this company. So it's really great to look at how the impact a retail investor is. It's really powerful to look at it, and we'll see if they can go up to the 52-week high made a few weeks ago. And the volume has been drying down, and people not selling. So now the volume is picking up again. We'll see what the end is going to be for AMC stock, but I highly suggest you stay away from it if you're somebody that is not involved in it, or if you want to start a position. If you don't know how to trade, don't get involved in AMC stock. Let's just stay away from it. A lot of eyeballs on, a lot of volatility coming up, and that's just my 2 cents. So if you want to get involved in it, of course you can do that. But at the end of the day, I'm not a financial advisor. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you want to get free stocks, sign up for Patreon or get free Bitcoin. You can check out all of the links in the description box below. But I catch you guys on another video. Peace out.